everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I have been waiting for months. Now that I'm ready, I'm shooting this video for you all, which is all about curly girl method. But before starting, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Also consider following me on my Instagram account. The product links will be given in the description box below. Do not forget to check that out. Now without any delay, let's begin. Before starting and getting into the detail of this curly girl method, I want to tell you all a background story of mine about my hair. Mine is actually a wavy hair, but I always loved straight hair whole my life. So once I started earning and I was financially ready for spending on such things, I went for hair smoothing treatment. Now hair smoothing is a chemical treatment which will make your hair look straight. Smoothing of your hair will not really damage your hair. Only thing is you have to choose your hairstylist and the salon very carefully, and also you have to maintain your hair once you have done hair smoothing. I got lucky while doing my hair smoothing treatment. My hairstylist was really very good at it, and I went ahead and I did my hair smoothing treatment for continuously 3 years, and it did not really damage my hair. But back in 2020 when I get pregnant, I was not really allowed to go for such chemical treatments. And at the same time, COVID hit us and we were supposed to work from home. So luckily I didn't have to go out when I cannot go for my hair smoothing treatment. So in pregnancy and postpartum, my hair was like half of it was like smoothened and half of it was in its real texture. I was going through all these curly girl method videos and I was planning to try it once. The very first time when I tried curly girl method was in April, and the result was good. It wasn't very disappointing for the first time, and then I started following it. So that was my story, how I started curly girl method, what I was really doing before curly girl method. Let me tell you one thing, that once I started curly girl method, I never felt so comfortable in my own hair texture. This makes me confident, this makes me feel beautiful about myself. So now I want to share this journey with you all so that you can also get the benefit of it. If you're also planning to switch to curly girl method and ditch your hair smoothing or any chemical treatment, then keep watching this video until the end. You will not be disappointed. Before starting curly girl method, it's better if you know 3 things about your hair. One is your curl type, your density, and your hair thickness. There are many different types of curl type: 2A, 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, 3C. So mine is in between 2B and 2C. I'll try to insert the picture so that you can get to know. Hair density is the number of hair strands on your head, and hair thickness, if you take one single strand of your hair, how thick it is, that defines the thickness of your hair. So I fall into the category of medium density and medium thickness. After knowing all these things, if you're confused, does the curly girl method suits you or not, then there is a way to find it.
So this is the way to find out if the CG method suits you or not. Just take a little section of your hair and spray some water and just crunch it off. If you see your hair taking a defined wave or curl shape, then it suits you. Also, please don't judge my face and hair here, guys. I'm just shooting this after oiling my hair because completely forgot to shoot this part.
Once you're clear about your hair type and whether the curly girl method will suit you or not, the next thing before starting curly girl method is to clarify and trim your hair. Trimming is important before starting curly girl method, because if the end of your hair is not healthy, then whatever the style, the wavy or curly style that you're going to do for your hair, it will weigh down. It will not hold the curl. So it's better to trim your hair before starting curly girl method. Now the next step is clarifying. Clarifying is just a simple process of taking off all the dirt or any buildups if you have on your scalp. You can just go for any shampoo that comes with sulfate so that it will stripe off all the dirt and buildups if you have any. Once all these are done, then you're ready to start with curly girl method. Curly girl method will definitely need a way more products than the usual hair care routine. But do not just go and buy everything before starting curly girl method. Start with basic. There are many luxurious things you can buy once you're used to curly girl method. So you need to have some basic things to start with. Just have a shampoo which is very mild and which does not have any sulfate in it. The one which I use is from Herbal Essence. I have already talked about this. I'm still using the same thing. This doesn't really come with any sulfate, colorants, parabens and all, and it is very mild, and at the same time it also can take off all the dirt. Once the shampooing is done, you have to condition your hair. Conditioning your hair is very important in curly girl method, because that's the time when you will comb your hair after taking off all your frizz. So go for a conditioner which has a lot of slippery in it. The one which I'm using currently is from Requel. This really gives a very good hydration, and it is also very slippery, so that working on the frizz will be very easy. Done with conditioning your hair, just wash it off, and then you have to go for leave-in and a gel. So leave-in is optional. If you want to go for a leave-in conditioner, you can go for it. Otherwise, you can just use your hair conditioner as leave-in. That also works. Even I have tried this in my earlier curly girl method days. The one which I'm using currently, the leave-in and gel, both are from Ashwa. These are the ones which I have been using from my initial days, and I haven't switched yet all. These are really working very well for me. So this is how the basic steps of curly girl method is: shampooing, conditioning, working on your frizz and combing your hair, and then apply leave-in and gel. I will come up with a demo video. This is a kind of theory part of it. I'll come up with a part 2 and I'll show you how to do your styling and all of it. But this is like a prep you have to do before starting your curly girl method. There are a lot more products that you can purchase once you're used to curly girl methods. I use a Dunman brush now. I use a scalp massager. I use a diffuser. But I purchased all of this once I feel like, yes, curly girl method works for me. You have to be very patient when you're starting with curly girl method, because you are going to see a lot of hair fall. Don't just get panic, because you will comb your hair only when you're washing it. If you're combing your hair every day, you will be losing some of your hair strands. If you look at the amount of hair that you're losing on your wash day, it would be equivalent to the hair that you're going to lose if you comb your hair every day. Once you started curly girl method, do not stop in between, because you feel like doing it. Even I felt like stopping in between, because the amount of hair that I was going to lose and the time it was taking, but I did not stop. So you also do not stop. One day you will feel comfortable with this method. Every wash will teach you something. It's not that there is one single way of doing it and you will be very happy with the results. It's not like that. You have to be very patient. Every wash day will teach you something. I will try to insert the picture of my first wash to till now. I have been improving a lot. For example, initially I was doing a leave-in. I was trying leave-in first, and then I was crunching, and then I was using gel. But now I use leave-in and gel together, and then I do my scrunching, and then I'll just leave it off. This small change makes a lot of difference. So every wash is different. Using different quantity of products makes a lot of difference. A slight change in the process also makes a lot of difference. And also after the first wash, you will not get the results of, very defined wave or curl in your first wash. Do not judge until your 5th or 10th wash. It takes time. So that's all about curly girl method, you guys. I hope you find this video helpful. If you are a beginner, doing proper research matters a lot before starting the curly girl method. I will come up with a demo part of this very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.